Whenever you think of a soda, most people either think of a Dr. Pepper, a Pepsi, a Coke, but one of the main stank sodas has always been Mountain Dew. Founded in the 1940s by Barney Hartman, today they have brought a college from the late great descendants here in the Conference USA. This built up of an NIL has allowed this new college to hopefully bring home a national championship. But don't forget to drop a like and subscribe down below and let me know who you want rebuilt next. Despite the fact that they're a soda, they are starting off here with a 75 overall here in the Conference USA, led by Keelan Rounds, 84 overall junior with star development. What's a 4-star? As you see, the dude that do jerseys. And this man can develop quite nicely. Does have a year to further develop, but there's not many caps on. And the headline of their defense is Jalen Means. Does have a little bit of a deal breaker, pro potential. Not anybody's going to be drafted here. 4-star power rusher. Once again, not too many caps on him. And right now, there's not too many needs on offense. Only just a little bit of quarterbacks, running back, receiver, and offensive line. Same thing on defense. But we only have 12 seniors leaving, so we really have free will here on the board. Starting off, there's already a slew of 3-star players that are interested in us. Unfortunately, there are no 4-star players that are interested, but we're just going to go after people from our pipeline and hopefully we can get them. Oh my gosh, Greg Phoenix starting off 92 speed, 91 excel. Definitely going to be one of the players we give a scholarship to. We got to be really careful with how many points we throw after players, especially on scouting, so we got to make it worth it here. John Corbin, athletic scrambler, 86 speed, 91 throw power. They definitely nerfed the athletic scramble archetype, but I'll take the gem. Oh, Steven Urbach is a power back, 3-star, 93 speed, 81 break tackle. Yeah, he's getting a scholarship too. Another gem, James Battles at right guard, 91 strength. He's going to get one. Another one, my gosh, we're just raining gems up in here. Nick Cologne, tight end, vertical threat, 75 catching, 82 agility, 83 speed. Another one, Spencer Wayne. My goodness, this class is going to be fantastic. What we're going to do, we're going to go through, throw scholarships on players, and once we run out of hours, we're going to use the remaining points to scout future players. We didn't find any more gems, but this is what our first class is going to look like for right now. In Mountain Dew's first season as an FBS program, our schedule is pretty light. We do play the Pandas at home, but other than that, it's pretty light with our normal CUSA schedule. I'm confident that we can compete and win the conference. This is how our board is shaping up so far. We're in the lead on Greg Phoenix by a ton. Not ready for a visit yet, but he will be soon. And we did find a bunch of gems in the preseason recruiting. John Corbin, another gem that we're in the lead on, athletic quarterback gem. Once again, 3-star, 86 speed, 91 throw power. And as we get on Spencer Wayne, we're slowly getting creep out on him. Nick Cologne, 3-star gem tight end, we're in the lead for. And everybody else gonna try to fight back on battles. But right now our class is shaping up pretty well. In our debut game as an FBS program is on the road against UTSA. They are the better team though. In our first career game ever, Jalen Means 3 sacks, 5 tackles, and tackle for loss against UTSA. Hopefully that means we got a W. Oh my gosh, we got obliterated 38-7. That player of the week did not mean anything. UTSA coming in here and going crazy. Bowers with a touchdown on the pick. But UTSA, yeah, Owen McCown, 256 and 1. And then 2 touchdowns on the ground for Robert Henry. We finally have a big enough lead on some guys to start scheduling visits. Greg Phoenix, one of our main players we really going to target after. We're going to bring him in against on a bye week actually because we need more players to commit quickly. And since we have leftover points, we'll DM him. York is actually coming in a visit on the bye week too. An athlete, more of a receiving back archetype. Got to fend off Memphis. And then Corbin will bring it on the bye week too. He likes proximity to home, so we'll do that and give him a DM. That way we have some influence on him coming up. In the closeout of our visits, we'll bring in Raekwon Meadows, same thing, proximity to home, and with the remaining 10 points, we will give him a DM. It only took us 3 weeks, but we finally picked up our first career victory against San Jose State, 36-20. Bowers really led the way, 273 and 3. Nothing really on the ground, and Keem Bell added a touchdown, but he mainly found Douglas Saxon, 8 for 103 and 2. Nick Colon's finally ready for a visit. We're actually going to bring him in against Jacksonville State because if we lose, it's not going to be too big of a deal. We're going to actually have to do pro potential because that's our best bet at what we got. So he's going to meet some alumni and then we'll shoot him a DM as well. Oh, it didn't pop up anything for a commitment, but we did get Avery York. I'm not really sure why nothing popped up there, but he does commit to the Mountain Dew team. Battles is ready for a visit. We're going to bring him in against Liberty. They're a much better team than we are. And the only thing he really likes is brand exposure, championship contender. We have none of those, so we're just going to hope he likes our conference prestige. Gilliam's ready for a visit. We're actually going to do a bye week. We have 2 other guards visiting against Jacksonville State and Liberty. He likes proximity to home, and that's going to close our hours this week. We need some guys to commit to free up some time to bring other guys on a visit. There we go. Jacoby Henry against the Pandas had 4 tackles and a forced fumble. Hopefully that means we picked up a win. I guess it's a new bug in the game to where the commitments don't even pop up. It seems like every single update there is, something new pops up. But John Corbin, the 3-star gem scrambler, commits to the team. 91 throw power, 86 speed. That being said, Reggie Addington's finally ready for a visit. Bring him in against Liberty. He loves proximity to home. And overall, we have a bunch of guys coming in for week 6 here against Jacksonville State. Gotta pick up a dub. Look at that. Joe Bowers, 296 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's gotta mean something for our recruits. Oh my gosh, we won by 1 point against Jacksonville State. Nobody scored in the fourth quarter, and we forced 2 picks from Zion Turner. Nobody else would commit after that week, so we're still just sitting here staying patient. Beerling's ready for a visit, so we'll bring him in against Liberty as well. He loves proximity to home. Urbach's ready for a visit, so we're going to bring him in against FIU all the way in week 13. His highest thing is proximity to home as well. There we go. Greg Phoenix finally commits after the bye week. Once again, you can't see the pop-up anymore because there has been a bug, but he does commit to the team. Deep threat, 3-star gem coming in with 92 speed and 91 excel. Spencer Wayne, another 3-star gem, commits to the team. He's got 77 power for his pass block, 74 for run block power, and 88 strength with 81 impact blocking. In the line of commitments and free hours, we had a bunch of 3-star players to the board that weren't really getting targeted after, so we're going to scout them and show you who becomes a gem and who's not. There we go. Wayne Gash, 92 speed, 76 man. He is going to get a scholarship and some points thrown on him as well. We'll contact his friends and family. Did find 1 4-star with Deshaun Lanier, 83 speed, 91 throw power. He'll get a scholarship and some points on him. Just going to DM him. Then with 10 hours left, we're just going to throw it on Raekwon Meadows. Hopefully he'll come commit soon, as of by next week. We would defeat Middle Tennessee State on the road, 48-27. Absolute blowout here against the Blue Raiders. Forced 2 picks from Vadiato. Let's see how we did. Oh my gosh, Bowers had 5 touchdowns. How did he not get a Conference USA Player of the Week? Who did he throw it to? Yeah, Keelan Rounds, 5 for 126 and 1. And Rashad Inglis had 3 touchdowns. Not only that, we would get Raekwon Meadows, 3-star defensive end, a speed rushing archetype, with 87 excel, 80 strength, 77 pursue, and 75 tackle. There we go. Manuel Benavidez, 98 speed as a 3-star gem. He's got to get on this Mountain Dew team. Do the do, Manuel. Come to Mountain Dew. Right now, this is our biggest game of the season. Liberty's ranked 21st in the nation, undefeated right now, standing at an 80 overall. We got a ton of recruits coming in. Oh my gosh, Bowers threw a 54-yard touchdown to Rashad English II. That's going to tie this game up at 7. See, can he find a man open here over the middle? That's going to be our best player, Keyshawn Rounds. What a juke. He's a little shifty with it, staying on his feet down at the 2. Rounds could get in here. He might. Throw it to him. Touchdown. Back-to-back plays for Rounds, making his way into the end zone. Definitely high risk, high reward. We are sending the absolute house here. I know they're going to throw the football. Look over the middle. We're here. Get a sack. He shuts a sack, and we bring him down. Jacoby Henry, the outside linebacker that already has a player of the week, makes a huge play. And just like that, we come out with a big victory over Liberty. They were ranked 21st in the nation. We had a bunch of recruits coming in. Hopefully they're able to commit, but what a game from Joe Bowers. 411 yards and 4 touchdowns. Okay, now it wants to show the players committing. Do get 3-star offensive guard James Battles. He's the only one that commits after that week, and we do indeed lose Chad Moss to South Carolina. There we go. Josh Granger is a gem, 3-star defensive end, 84 strength, 77 block shell with 79 tackle. We'll give him a scholarship to close out our hours for this week. After losing our first 2 games, we are now on a 6-game win streak with a recent victory over Western Kentucky by 3 points. Actually had a 17-point comeback in the fourth quarter. Led by Joe Bowers, only had 266, 1-1. How do we do on the ground? Nothing really crazy. But Douglas Saxon led us in yards with 106. There we go. Finally get another commit. Jamichael Gilliam, 3-star offensive guard. Anybody else? No. But we are in the lead on key gems, just like Josh Granger and the 98 speed corner. After Sam Houston State, George Veerling would commit a 3-star quarterback, going to be a backup. 3-star gem tight end Nick Cologne also commits to the team. And we are still in the lead on a bunch of key commits, or future commits. Dang, Sam Houston actually ended our winning streak, completely throttling us 45-17. My goodness. Bowers had a decent, not really great game, 16-31. But yeah, Jace Bauer, 203 and 4, 134 yards for John Gentry on the ground. And yeah, they just completely dominated us. And right now we still stand tall on the top of the Conference USA. But we got to hold it together and don't fall apart in the latter part of the season. All right, after FIU, we do get a punter with Reggie Addington, and he's the only one that commit after that week. So that makes me kind of worrisome that we may not have pulled out a victory. Well, after rattling off 6 straight wins, we now are losing back-to-back games, giving up 45 points a game. This time, FIU hangs that number on us and beats us by 14. Keon Jenkins, 232 and 3. And Dean Patterson, 102 and 3. All right, Stephen Urbach, 3-star gem running back, commits after playing Louisiana Tech. Nobody else does, so please don't tell me we dropped 3 in a row. Okay, luckily enough, we didn't. We're playing number 21 Jacksonville State. We have a pretty good track record of playing teams ranked 21st in the nation. Well, I just realized both teams are wearing red. We busted up the code red jersey. I thought these were a home alternate. Turns out they're an away alternate. Got to remember that next time for where we're playing a red team. As our running back Poe's going to juke forward and get the touchdown, taking the lead in the conference championship. Down by 7, 3rd and 3 at the 40-yard line. They are pressing our best wide receiver. No way they still do that. They will. We got a man open on the corner route. Can he catch it? It's going to be Douglas Saxon on the sideline. Well, 35-35 ball game. Got to make a stop. Cannot let Jacksonville State drive the length of the field. We're going to be here setting the edge. That's our best player. No way you're going to run on him. Got to get up to the line. Got to snap it quick, taking your time. Got to snap it. 30 seconds counting down. 1st and 10. Oh, got a man open on a dig. That's going to be Douglas Saxon. One of the key players. Going to burn a timeout. Under 30 to go at the 17-yard line. Icing the kicker, I guess, doesn't work in this game. It's going to be up to me to make it. Wind 12 miles an hour to the right. See what we can do. It's going to be up and through the upright. So right now, 38-35. Hopefully that's enough to clinch the Conference USA Championship. And it will be enough. In our first year as an FBS program, we defeat Jacksonville State 38-35, 2-0 against teams ranked 21st in the nation, led by Joe Bowers. 455 yards and 3 touchdowns on the day. Cameron Pro won Offensive Player of the Week, 54 yards and 2 touchdowns, only on 10 carries. I mean, it's between 2 teams, so whoever did the best offensively is going to get the Player of the Week. Surprised Bauer didn't get it. He won National Offensive Player of the Week too? That's interesting with that stat line. Who are we going to play in our bowl game, though? As Jerry Bohannon from BYU, 3,800 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. I believe this is the first time I've seen a BYU player win the Heisman. Typically, it's always like a Clemson or Power 5 team. As we're going to play Old Dominion, and if you watch the Kennesaw State rebuild, the Bahamas Bowl game is quite common for us to play in. Despite the fact that Old Dominion is 6-7, they are neck and neck with us in terms of team overall. Here we go. Can we clinch our first bowl victory in Mountain Dew program history? Once again, Bahamas Bowl here against Old Dominion. All right, 4th down, 27-14. If we don't get this, this game could be pretty much over with. Bauer's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to take off for himself, sliding down and converting. Another 4th down, 4th and 8 this time. Let's see if we can replicate what we just did on our goal line. Going to step up a little bit, fall out to the right. Gonna have to float it, and we won't be able to get it. Old Dominion's gonna take this one despite the fact that they are 6-7. Well, our first bowl game ends up in an L. Old Dominion dominating this one 30-14. Because of their stingy defense, we really couldn't move the football. Oregon takes the national championship here in year 1 against Florida State, 33-24. That's a matchup we really haven't seen since the Mariota Jameis Winston day. We do only got 2 players really transferring. I mean, Blake Trombley was our best tight end. He's like got a high chance of coming back. He's gone. He can go. That's fine with me. And then Tyson Collins, let's see what he's going to do. He is going to stay, but only a 69 overall and 57 overall. We got a commitment after the play is leaving. 3-star running back Byron Morrow. He's going to be the only one committing after that week. We got 600 hours here. I'm really excited to see the transfer portal to see which players are interested in coming to our team. Do we have any 4-stars interested? No, a bunch of 3-stars interested though. So we're going to add all of those to the board. Any 4-star by chance? There is not, unfortunately. We got to bring Benavidez in for a visit. He's the corner that's got 98 speed. So sending the house, bring him in a visit for week 1. And he likes proximity to the home the most. Let's see if these transfers are any good. Nick Elksness desperately need a tight end here. He's got 83 catching. Don't say anything about his speed, but he does have 88 catching traffic at 6'6". That is definitely going to be valuable. Here we go. Aiden Duncanson, 90 speed, 93 excel, 77 man, 70 zone. A freshman transfer out of Atlanta. We'll send the house for him. Here we go. We do get Manuel Benavidez, 98 speed corner out of West Palm Beach, Florida. The only guy committing after week 1. We will bring Wayne Gashi here for week 2. He's a 3-star gem corner. The best thing he likes about us is proximity to home. And we will throw in 25 points for him. Oh, I forgot about Deshaun Lanier. He's coming in week 2. We're going to give him playing style since we threw for a crap ton of yards. We will send the house for him too. Hopefully he commits this week. Ranger's almost ready to commit. We're going to send the house for him and schedule him a visit for week 2. He likes proximity to home as well. Watkins going to come in here week 2. He is a freshman transfer, so he'll be a sophomore next year. Hopefully we can fend off Georgia Tech. And nobody commits week 2. We do lose Granger to West Virginia. Where the heck did they come from? We're going to lose Lanier. He's going to go to Oregon. We do have a 3-star gem coming in, so that's okay. Elkson's going to come in here week 3. He loves our playing time, so he's going to attend a position meeting. Duncanson's coming in this week. Hopefully we can fend off the Red Wolves. He loves proximity to home. Joel Good's ready for a visit here week 3. Another proximity to home visit. Still no commits. This is actually kind of wild. What was your deal breaker? Playing time? What do you mean, dude? He's going to play. Like, where else are you going to go? Jordan Young, we're bringing him in week 4. Another family visit because he loves proximity to home. Kevis Thomas is finally ready for a visit. Bringing him in week 4. Same thing, proximity to home as well. Here we go, week 4. Joel Good, 3-star wide receiver, commits to the team. Aiden Duncanson, 3-star strong safety, commits. Christian Ellis, another 3-star strong safety, commits. Is that really it? That's crazy. All right, year 1, we landed the 40th class in the nation. Only 23 commits, all of them being 3 stars. But this is a pretty solid building block. Greg Phoenix has star development. Once again, 92 speed, 91 excel. Going down the list, another star development out of George Veerling. Again, the improviser 3-star coming out. Is there anybody else with good development? Spencer Wayne, left guard, was star development. 77 passable power, 74 run bike power. Steven Urbach, also a star development. 86 trucking win, 93 speed as a power back. Star development for Byron Morrow. Really, no gem here. So that's quite surprising he wasn't one. Manuel Benavidez, that star corner we're talking about, only impact development, but that 98 speed is very tantalizing. That's it for our commits. So no elite developments, but a handful of star ones. All right, heading into season 2, we are at 81 overall. Keelan Round shoots up to a 90 overall with 93 speed. Once again, it does have that star development, and he's about tapped out everywhere else. 97 deep route running, 97 short is wild. 91 change of direction, once again, 93 speed and 93 excel. After him, it's a huge drop off, but Deshaun Dobbins, middle linebacker, 84 overall with only 77 speed. Still star development though. He will recognize a play and he will thump back there. 94 hit power with 88 pursue and 91 tackle. And our quarterback Bowers really doesn't go up that much, if at all. Still standing at a 78 overall. He doesn't have star development, but I'm really curious as to why he really didn't go up that much. We need a bunch of things on offense with quarterback, running back, receiver, offensive line, and everything on defense. Just about all positions, 22 total recruits. Got to hit the board hard here. Good thing is we have a bunch of 3 stars interested in us, but we really need to top talent like 4 and 5 stars. 4-star Sydney Hale has a second on his board and a bunch of 4 stars with open recruiting. We found a gem, Steve McChristopher. 80 speed, 89 throw power, 82 short with option king, winning time, and natural abilities. Another gem, Brian Sweat, run stopping defensive end, 82 strength, 81 play rec. Sydney Hale is actually going to be a bust that we found, so he's getting removed off the board. Okay, there we go. Matthew Coates, 4-star gem, receiving back, 92 speed, 78 carrying, 79 catching, 83 change of direction, 86 agility. There we go. We found a gem, 5-star Jerry Addison, 89 speed, 86 agility, 76 zone, and 79 play rec with aftershock. And then the last 20 hours, we will scout Brian East. Only get 2 things out of him, but he's got 99 speed. Oh my God. In year 2, we open on with Wake Forest in Arizona before playing the Dingoes and then rolling it out with Conference USA play. Hopefully we can repeat and win a conference championship in our 2nd year. Ventrese Braham doesn't have anybody going after him, so we're going to offer him a scholarship and then send the house for him. Can come back on 5-star Dante Hignan once again scholarship and sending the house. Yeah, we're going to try our best to get on Brian East. If FAU is the lead on him, then we got to send the house and give him all 65 points. Game 1 going against the 22nd ranked Wake Forest Demon Deacons. They are the better team, but maybe we can pull off an upset here. Guys, Joe Bowers, 369-4, getting the conference player of the week. Maybe that means we did pull off the upset. Look at that. We did 45-21, absolutely dominating Wake Forest. My goodness. Yeah, Bowers would indeed lead the way. Who'd he dish it to? Rashad English the second, won the 111-1, and then rounds of touchdowns with a touchdown. Elksness with a touchdown, and then JC Weissung also with a score. Yes, Rashad English, we just beat the Dingoes. He got 6 catches, 136 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Definitely earning that Conference USA Player of the Week. We do get Brian Sweat. I don't know, for some reason it's glitched to where it doesn't pop up, but he is a 3-star gem defensive end, run-stopping archetype with 77 block shed, 82 strength, and 81 play rec. Joe Bowers, once again, Player of the Week, even with an interception. Kind of odd stat line to earn that recognition, but it did lead us to a victory, 31-24 over the Oregon State Beavers. Nobody really scored in the 4th quarter. Was there anything on the ground that really had us? Oh, he added 2 touchdowns. That would be why he earned Player of the Week. Who did he dish it out to? Once again, Rashawn English, 4 for 113-1. With Desmond Ivy getting 103 off 9 receptions. And Brian East would commit to the Crimson Tide. It was a man-to-man type corner. And as you can see, we lost him despite the fact he had 99 speed. That's why I was going really hard after him. Lots of people coming in for a visit this week against Western Kentucky. Got to seal the deal in this one. It's still not showing up to pop up on the commitments, but we do get 4-star wide receiver Joshua Butt, physical archetype, with 88 spec catch, 88 excel, 95 speed, and 93 jumping at 6'4". Right after him, we do get Van Tries-Braham, 6'4" again, physical type of receiver. And as you come in to see, look at his stats, 93 speed, 93 jumping with 87 spec catch. Another player of the week, Keelan Rounds here after UTEP. We did beat Western Kentucky and got those commits. He comes in 4 catches, 160 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I wonder how much we blew up the Miners by. We beat UTEP 38-21 and then beat UTEP only by 6, 38-32 in a close one. Both teams put up 25 combined points in the fourth quarter, and Bowers led the way with 425 yards and 5 touchdowns. Rounds getting 3 of those, English getting 1, and then Ivy getting another. Did our defense force any turnovers in this one? And no, they did not. Actually ranked 20th in the nation finally. And we got another big time matchup with more visits coming in here against Middle Tennessee State. Hopefully we get a win and keep our spot in the top 25. Would indeed pick up a victory 38-24 against the Blue Raiders. And let's see what they're going to throw for. Let's see. Nick Vadiato 3-1. Let's see what we did. Oh my gosh, Bowers threw 3-3 and we still picked a victory. Not really sure how we did that. Nothing really on the ground. Ivy with 2, English with 1. How do we do on defense? Any turnovers? We did get 1 pick from Bryant Harvey. Let's see if we got any special teams touchdown. Maybe that played the difference. No. So we just won despite the fact that Bowers threw 3 picks. There we go. We were in a battle with Oklahoma for Dante Higdon, but we get a 5-star right tackle based off the victory against Middle Tennessee State because he was on a visit that week. 85 pass block power, 84 finesse, 80 excel, 81 impact blocking with silver play action shield and bronze pocket shield for his abilities. There we go. Robert Boutte. Gonna be a gem here. 3-star center, 80 pass block power, 86 impact blocking. So we're actually gonna throw him a little bit more points and actually bring him in for, oh, we can't bring him in for a visit. So we're just gonna call his friends and family. But we would get Lawrence Field, 4-star power back. Haven't even scouted him yet, but hopefully we'll get lucky and have a great dev trade. Our winning streak would end at 8. Louisiana Tech upsetting us at home 38-32. We had a bunch of people on for a visit, so that's definitely gonna hurt our chances at getting commits. Ty Keys, 3-10-4, definitely led the way. Bowers has been turning the football over a lot lately. 2 more interceptions in this one, but Keelan Rounds led the way here on offense. Well, right now we hold the tiebreaker over Middle Tennessee State, so we clinch our spot in the conference championship. But now we play Liberty on the road, a top 15 team. Gonna be a battle for sure. I mean, we still get Carlos Magnum, who came on a visit that week, the 4-star free safety. And I don't think anybody else committed to the team. Oh, Tyrone Nicholson, 4-star field general quarterback. Gonna be probably our starter next season. 91 throw power, 83 medium, 85 short with a step up ability. Both teams come in relatively close. Liberty still the better team at 84 overall and ranked 15th in the nation. Actually a snow game here in Williams Stadium. I haven't even played a snow game yet in college football 25. So this will definitely be interesting. Okay, here in the second quarter, we're up 17-3, surprisingly enough. The stadium's going really insane right now. Got to find a way to get the ball off over the middle. We have a man wide open. That is going to be English, the second for the first down. Liberty would definitely spawn us a little bit. They roughed Brock Bowers. Not Brock Bowers. Liberty would definitely help us out. They roughed Joe Bowers on the previous play. Going to give us the ball at the 4-yard line. Going to give it up the gut and walk into the end zone. Touchdown, extending our lead even more. We're already dominating this game, and now we're doing the do. Oh my God, it's 24-24. What the hell just happened here? Well, it was 24-3, and now Liberty has stormed all the way back to make this 31-24 ball game. Caden Salter still at quarterback. They're going to run the football on 3rd and go from the 7-yard line, and they're going to get in. Terrible run defense, and now Liberty has just tied this ball game. Let's see, Bowers, come on. You got to step up in the pocket, find somebody, get a block. Good job. Get out of bounds, Bowers. Good. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to run a hurry up. This is going to be the last play of the game. We got sacked last time. 4th and 4, 10 seconds to go. This is literally do or die. We're going to have to heave it up to the end zone. Hopefully somebody makes a play. Going to throw it up to our best receiver. Rounds, not far enough. Incomplete pass. Not enough arm strength on that one. We're going to lose our conference championship game to Liberty. 34-31, blowing the lead in the fourth quarter and ruining our chances at a college football playoff berth. Wait, that won the Conference USA Championship. I'm so stupid. That was the last game of the season. This is the Conference USA Championship. Gonna rematch against Liberty, who jumps up to 11th in the nation. Maybe if we sneak out a win, we can take their spot. Finally, the little pop-up screen is working for the cards of the recruits coming in. Steve McChristopher commits from Minnesota, 3-star quarterback. Jalen Spear, 3-star receiver from Florida. 2 guys committing, giving us some more hours. Coming closer for more commits on other players. Still raining here in Liberty. 3rd and 6 now. Short, or right at the 50-yard line. We're gonna throw a screen here. Oh my gosh, we get absolutely mauled. What happened to shedding the defensive lineman, holding there for a second, then going? You don't just straight up go and don't occupy the defensive lineman. God, that pisses me off. Come on, Bowers, you need to come up in the clutch. Can't be throwing interceptions. Don't fall short this time around. What we got? We got a man open on a corner. It's going to be Ivy. Catches the ball right at the 4-yard line. That is so stupid. Bowers going to have to try to do it himself. Nobody's open. Going to get sacked. Going to be 4th and goal. We got to kick a field goal here. That just sucks, man. Had an opportunity and we blew it. Luckily, we made that field goal to make this a 10-point lead. All right, it's 4th and 4. Got to make a stand. Got to make a stop here. We got to stop. The game is basically over with. They're going to throw it, and McPhee doesn't get his head around. Just an absolute dumb-headed play. Ball is now on the freaking 6-yard line. Time is running out. Gonna throw it over the middle. We're not there, and that's gonna be a touchdown. Here we go. Last play of the game. Gonna be a hold. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be a pick. Oh my God. Liberty's gonna take it on a pick 6 in the game. We got hit as we threw, but it didn't even matter. Oh my goodness. At least in the bright side, we get Robert Booty to commit to the team from Manchester, Georgia, a 3-star center. In good position everybody else, but we would lose Abraham and another recruit to Miami. Cade Klubnik would win the Heisman this season, 3,900 passing yards, 44 touchdowns with 10 interceptions. I swear, if they put us in the Bahamas Bowl yet again, okay, we're in the New Orleans Bowl against Louisiana, funny enough. Both teams are pretty much gridlocked here in an 81 overall, but Louisiana definitely gonna have home turf advantage with the bowl game being in their own state. Starting off here, Louisiana already up 3-0, 3rd and 8. Definitely have to try to convert here. We got a man on a post route. Oh, what a freaking Dante English II to give us the lead. Let's see, your tie ball game at 17 apiece. I would love to hit Keelan Rounds here on the slants. He's not going to be there. Bauer's going to run in for himself. They don't cover him up in the pocket, and he just walks in. Well, it's 1st and goal, ball at the 1-yard line. They are a great position to tie this game up. Going to throw the football. It's a fade, and it's picked by Young. Take a knee, Young. Get down in the end zone. I thought about bringing it back, but that interception might prove to be the game-sealing play. It turns out that would be the game-ending play. We take it against Louisiana 38-31 here in enemy territory. Despite the fact we lost our conference championship in back-to-back games against Liberty, we at least end season 2 off with a high note. There we go. After the bowl game, we get Alfonso Keener, 3-star running back from Georgia. David Keaho, another Fairborn, Georgia. Hey, home of the UGF Pandas, 3-star tight end committing. And once again, still in great position for other guys to come play for Mountain Dew. Liberty made it all the way to the national championship. Wow. Just to fall to Clemson 42-21, but the fact that the group of 5 team from Conference USA made it all the way there definitely gives me some hope for next season. The national championship week, Emmanuel Obata, another running back, commits from Georgia. All right, well, this is not good. We have our redshirt sophomore trying to transfer out. Christian Ellis, come back to the team, please. Oh my gosh, he actually did. I was not expecting that at all. Let's see if we can get Cam McPhee. Nope. That's probably what we probably used up all of our luck with the very low guy coming back to the team. Nico Jones, nope. What about Emmanuel Paris? No. All right, Levante Jacobs maybe? Okay, we got 2 guys brought back, Ellis and Jacobs. And we actually have a guy projected to be drafted in round 2 with Keelan Rounds. So in the players leaving, we only brought 2 people back from the transfer portal. Christian Ellis had a very low chance, but we did end up persuading him. And then we brought back Levante Jacobs, a redshirt freshman middle linebacker. And then we're going to lose Keelan Rounds, who's projected to go in round 2, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's a round 1 prospect. Hey, look at that. We also get another, that's our 3rd running back the past couple weeks to commit. Maurice Kramer, 3-star back from Georgia. Yeah, Keelan Rounds would go in round 2, but that is definitely going to help out our pro potential grade for future recruits. No, I don't want to go back to draft results. Damn it, I want to stay in my thing for, let's go to the transfer portal. Let's see who is all interested in doing the do. All right, we get 2 3-stars. We get a 4-star player all the way down here. That's 4th interest in our school. A bunch of 3-star guys. So I'm definitely going to add them to the board and scout them. Maybe there's a higher player that's also interested. No. Let's see what Caden Lee, let's see how good he is. Deep threat receiver transfer, going to be a senior next season from Kennesaw, Georgia. 91 deep route, 93 speed, 95 excel at 5'11". Yeah, I'll give him a scholarship and we'll send the house for him to try to get him on the team. So what we're doing right now, everybody that we're really in the lead on, we're bringing them in a visit on week 1. Trevor Godwin, Bettis, Todia, all these people that are really close to committing, gonna bring them on a visit. Hopefully they'll commit after this week. Malik Blum, a 3-star transfer. Malik Blum, a 3-star freshman transfer, 95 speed, 95 excel. Definitely gonna give him a scholarship and send the house for him as well. What Tracy Hill is gonna be. We lost out on the one guy that had 99 speed. He's only got 86, but 87 zone. Definitely going to help us out a lot. Again, of course, he's a zone archetype corner, but we will send the house for him as well. Week 1 didn't bring anybody to commit to the team, so we're still back at trying to get people in for week 2 to hopefully make that change. Like we did shoot up in the lead for Caden Lee. Let's try to bring him on a visit as soon as possible. That way we can get him on the team. He loves our playing time, so that's definitely what we're going to pitch him for. Oh my gosh, Sanders Jr. did not get anywhere. We're also really in the lead for Malik Blum. Want to bring him on a visit for week 3. Give us some time to build up our lead for him. Tracy Hill, Auburn's right there neck and neck, South Carolina. Gonna bring him on a visit for week 3 as well. Gonna talk about our proximity to home. Then we also went after some other transfers, mainly focused on the front 7, because that's what we desperately need. All right, Trevor Godwin, 3-star free safety commits after week 2. Wide receiver Khalil Aviles, 3-star receiver coming in as well. And we're in great position for a bunch of guys. We would lose Marquise Nadeau to Tennessee. Right now, we're really focusing our points on some of these guys where they're just right on the edge of committing. We scheduled a bunch of visits so far, so hopefully after week 3, we get more players coming in. 3-star cornerback Tyrone Bettis commits to the team, getting a lot of people from Georgia. Glenn Kenoy from Florida coming in, 3-star free safety. Malik Blum, one of the transfer wide receivers from Florida, committing to the team. We would lose out in the 4-star transfer to Georgia. Tracy Hill to Auburn. God, these SEC scores are coming out of nowhere for our players. And that's going to net us a top 25 class, 24th in the nation, 28 overall commits, 1 5-star, 5 4-stars with 22 3-stars. Let's see what our development traits are looking like here. Starting off with Steve McChristopher, only impact dev. Brian Sweat with elite development, 82 strength, 81 play rec. Joshua Buck with elite development, 95 speed, 93 jumping at 6'4". Star development for Braham, 93 speed, 93 jumping. Star development for our 5-star right tackle, Dante Higdon, 85 pass block power, 84 pass block finesse. Elite development for Carlos Magum. Don't know his attributes, but elite development is more than enough for me. Impact reveal going down, looking for anybody else. Star development for Tyrone Bettis. Again, don't really know his attributes, but I'm fine with the development trait. Another star. Robert Boutte, 80 pass block power, 86 impact blocking. Normal for Nicholson, that sucks, he's a 4-star. But we're going down, finding another star here with Khalil Aviles. Again, don't know his attributes. Another star here with Malik Blum, got him from the transfer portal, 95 speed, 95 excel. And I believe that's going to close us out on any of the star developments. That is a handful of guys that's going to contribute immediately. Season 3, bumping ourselves all the way up to an 84 overall, really led by our front 7 with Timothy Vaughn, a right guard at 85, Devin Montrose at an 83, and then Christian Ellis at an 82. But we have a new face coming in at quarterback, George Veerling. Going to be the starter this year. Star development, redshirted a year ago, but he's really capped out for where he can go. So one of the guys we brought in last season will probably overtake him in a couple seasons. The guy that might take over for in a couple years is Tyrone Bettis, so keep an eye out for him. He's less capped, his accuracy can almost go all the way up maxed, and he can go up a little bit on his throw power to bump that above 90. So about year 4, year 5, Bettis should lead the way. Here in year 4, we really don't need anything on offense, but defense is where we really need to get some players. Just about every single position we gotta find here on the prospect board. And finally, after about 4 seasons, we have some 4-star prospects that are actually interested in our team. There we go. Finally, 4-star gem Jaden Gore coming in at wide receiver, 94 jumping, 94 speed coming in at 6'2". There we go. Ramon Brewer, left tackle, gem 4-star, power archetype, 89 strength, 87 impact blocking. Oh my gosh, David Zuber, 90 strength. David Zuber, another gem, 93 strength, 84 power move, 84 tackle with 85 hit power. Another gem, Tyreek Byrne, 90 strength, 81 power move, 83 tackle, 78 hit power. Gonna give him a scholarship too. Vi Kong is gonna be a 4-star quarterback. So right now with our spot really not solidified, maybe he can come in and play. 92 speed, 90 throw power. Again, with that gem, he can have a great dev trait. Ben Applewhite, another gem, 99 speed at 6'5". Oh my God. Your fourth schedule starts off okay, but we do travel on the road to #1 Clemson, who went 14-2 and won the national championship against Liberty a year ago, before resuming conference play, having Liberty here at home before the rest of the conference slate. Right now, how we're allocating our points is really focusing on the best players in the nation that do have a gem trait, which means we're going to have a higher dev trait coming in, and we're in the lead on vast majority of these guys as well. Heading to this game against Clemson, we starting off 3-0, and Clemson actually dropped the game this season so far. And if we somehow come away with this win, and if we somehow come away with an upset, we might solidify ourselves as one of the best teams in it. And if we somehow come away with an upset here against Clemson, we might solidify ourselves as one of the best teams in the nation. George Veerling, the freshman quarterback, coming in. Tough spot to play here in only game 4 of his career. Gonna find a man over the flat. That's gonna be Springs. Can he get a one juke? No, but he's gonna get the first down. Now Veerling's gonna hand it off to Urbach. He's gonna wide open way to the end zone, and he's in. Cutting this lead down to 3. Fourth quarter now, we actually have the lead. 31-27. 3rd and 9 here. Gotta convert in hopes of getting somewhere. He got bumped, and that's going to be a pick. We got bumped on the corner route. Corbin got bumped, and that's going to be a pick 6. No, Poe's going to try to give chase, and he's down at the 6. That's all right, because now we're at the 1-yard line. Can Cameron Poe punch it in here? Got to hope our O-line creates a hole, and we do. Taking back the lead after that interception. Let's see what Vizina's going to do this time. It's going to be a play action where they're dropping him for a huge sack. Another 3rd down, 3rd and 4 now. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. He's going to dump it up to the flat. We miss a hit there, and he's going to convert. Handoff screen. It's going to be an RPO. What the heck are we doing? Where's the pursue angles? You just watch them run right by you, and now Clemson retakes the lead. Well, it's now 4th and 9. If we don't get this, this is the ball game. Going to look to drop back to throw. Got him in over the middle. Batted away and intercepted. We're going to fall just shy of beating Clemson. It's going to be 41-38. Tough way to go out. We do get a commit from 3-star Damian Hoovel, so that at least frees up a little bit of hours, but we would lose Ben LeCount to Tennessee. Week 6 now, we got a handful of guys coming in ready for a visit, so we got to try to bounce back in this one. And it's going to be against New Mexico State. We are the better team. Just got to lock in the W. There we go. We do get 4-star gem wide receiver Jaden Gore, 4-star gem defensive tackle Tyreek Byrne, 4-star gem athletic scrambling quarterback Max Denman. So that makes me think that we got a victory in this game. We would lose Bryce Guider to Georgia, as well as Kilroy to Notre Dame. Veerling through for 399 and 4. Hopefully that means we picked up a win. And we didn't. We dropped the ball against New Mexico State. How the hell do we do that? Well, we blew a lead. That's exactly how. I mean, it wasn't Veerling's fault. Oh, it's just their backup quarterback came in all of a sudden and started balling out. Unless Awad was the backup. I don't know. We forced 2 turnovers. Just couldn't stop them in the 4th quarter. With those other commands, we were able to free up some hours. So we just brought some guys in off the board that didn't have any scholarships. Really trying to get Fatel Few here. He does have some offers, but those teams that offered him aren't really going crazy for him. And this Liberty team is... And Liberty is definitely a team that's had our numbers so far in this rebuild, so we gotta get our first win against them. We get a commitment from 4-star quarterback Vi Kong. He's the only one that commits after that week, so I wonder if we got a win or not. We started off the season so hot at 3-0 record, then lost 3 straight as Liberty absolutely demolishes us here by a lot, 38-13. My goodness, Jaden Bradford didn't even throw for a touchdown, and Veerling threw for 2 interceptions. We get a commitment from 4-star wide receiver Ben Applewhite after playing Western Kentucky, which was the following week. Hopefully we snapped our losing skid though. To be quite honest with you, I'm not really sure what's going on right now. We have a good team. We're just not producing on the field. Veerling only 1 touchdown here. How did Western Kentucky's quarterback do? Yeah, 297-2. Our defense is just getting shredded right now. After a 4-game losing streak, we finally snapped it against UTEP 38-19. Hopefully this means we can actually string some wins together in the latter part of the season. Veerling with 288-2, and he would give it to JC Wysong for 136-1. This matchup against Middle Tennessee State is our second top 25 matchup of the season. Already 0-1 in one of them, but we are projected to be the better team. So let's hope we come away with it. High scoring and fair in this one, 45-30, but we would pull away from Mid Tennessee State, putting up 14 in the 4th quarter. Luther Richardson with 368-4 for them. Oh my gosh, Veerling 444-6. Goodness gracious. He didn't add any on the ground. But yeah, Desmond Ivy for 175-2, Wysong with 2, and then Marquise Springs also with 2 touchdowns. This next matchup is just as big. Got a lot of recruits coming in for a visit here against Jacksonville State. We get a commitment from 3-star center BJ Renfrey, and that's the only one that will commit to the team. So I'm wondering if we got a win or not. There we go. Veering through 92 and 5. My gosh, past 2 games, he's thrown for 11 touchdowns, no interceptions. Been a rocky start, but we would pull away 42-34. Again, another high scoring affair, Veering with those 5 touchdowns. Joe Iowa 3-1 for Jacksonville State. Who did Veering throw it to? Wysung, Corbin, Ivy, and Cameron Poe. Do get 4-star quarterback Titus Fielder after FIU. 4-star free safety Tobias Kenoy. Nothing from the 5-star tackle. So let's see how much more we have left to do to get him on the team. It's gonna be tough. He just came in on visit last week. Probably didn't like us that much. But we got to fend off Stanford and Utah for if I tell you. And heading to our final game of the regular season, we're going to need a lot of magic to happen here. We need Liberty to lose, and we need to beat Louisiana Tech in our final game to have a matchup with Sam Houston State for the conference championship. Louisiana Tech is ranked 24th in the nation, and we haven't had our best of luck with teams in the top 25 here in year 3. We get a commitment after Louisiana Tech. 4-star center Edward Fenderson. Get another 4-star Martin Olivier, I don't know how to freaking say his name. Doesn't matter. Get 2 4-star commits. Oh my God, it happened. We got a miracle. We're back in the Conference USA Championship. Liberty lost, and we beat Louisiana Tech. So we're going to play Sam Houston in the Conference Championship. Yeah, Liberty dropped it to Middle Tennessee State. Middle Tennessee State was a ranked team early in the season, so that's not entirely surprising. There we go. Do get that 5-star right tackle Fatele Yu from Honolulu, Hawaii. How about that? 4-star free safety Alex Cookus. You know, hopefully he can cook for our team coming in. But those are 2 big-time commits for Mountain Dew. Guys, before we hop in this one against Sam Houston State that we added to the board late, 3-star gem Vernon Elias, 85 string, 83 block shedding, 82 hit power, and then a defensive tackle Ray Garrison, another 3-star gem, 84 string, 80 excel with 81 hit power. Sam Houston State here, we are substantially better than they are. 85 overall versus 76. This should be maybe a cakewalk, but don't overestimate the Bearcats here. This game's not going to be easy either. We're actually playing on Sam Houston State's home turf. You know, Conference USA doesn't have a direct stadium. It's basically whoever is the #1 seed in that conference hosts the conference championship game. So we're traveling on the road in this one. Third quarter now, down by 7, 17-10. We're going to try to go for it all, going for the end zone. They're press coveraging our receivers on the outside here. Oh, Whiteson's got a man deep. Hit him in stride, touchdown. Can't press our corners, we're just better than you. Can't press our receivers, I should say. Up by 3, 1:10 to go. They have to go 65 yards down the field. Got to stop the Bearcats here and hopeful to get a college football play. Oh my gosh, we do! User picked by Cornelius. What a play. We just get in on defense, create a turnover, and that could seal it if we go down the field and score a touchdown. Well, 4th and 7, a field goal is not going to do it here. We're going to need our receivers to make a big play right now in order for this game to be solidified. Going to throw it on the run. Oh my God, I thought he caught that. 4th and 15. Do not let them get a first down here. We're going to protect sticks. We're going to stop here. Game is going to be over. They're just running straight verticals here. And we're going to get us. Oh, he shut the sack. And he's going to be wide open. Why is our guy just sitting there? Like sitting ducks on that. Well, Sam Houston State would come away with a field goal after our linebacker just sat there and let that tight end go all the way across the field. We're going to find a man post routes. Intercepted. Batted away and picked. Here we go. Man coverage. Got Springs floating it to him. Touchdown. Marquise Springs. He came through in the 4th quarter with the crossing routes and now the game-winning touchdown. Oh my gosh, it's projecting us to be number 12 in the college football playoff right now, going against Miami in the 1st round. Maybe we can go on a little run here. DJ Lagway actually winning the Heisman, low touchdown numbers with 29, but maybe he added some more on the ground. And we are in the college football playoff. 12th seed versus number 5 seed Miami Hurricanes. I mean, we started off rough the first portion of the season, but we made it up here in the last part. All right, well, Miami definitely a better team than we are. But we can keep these hot streak alive. Miami definitely the better team than we are, but maybe we can keep this hot streak alive. Oh, I like this slot fade, but we're actually going to put Ivy on a streak. Same thing with George Wysung here. Trying to find our matchups to exploit. Go over the top. Wysung. Oh, he's got it. Touchdown. Way to beat the press coverage and give us the lead right back. They are indeed going to go for this on 4th and 2. It's going to be a run to the outside. What is that safety doing? What are you doing right there? That's Chris Johnson Jr. all the way to the end zone, right? You are here. You shoot through this gap and you make the play, right? You shoot through it. You can tackle in about the 40-ish yard line, 42, 43. But then you psych yourself out and go to the outside and get absolutely blown up. Man, our offensive line is going to be the bit that sells us here. How can you not hear me say max protect when you're right freaking beside me? And I can't even make an audible. So if we get sacked, that's going to be on them. Gonna step up in the pocket to the right side. Got a man open. Catch it. There we go, Ivy. No way he didn't get his foot down. I can't challenge it neither. That's so stupid. Well, this is do or die. Do or die right here. Hopefully, Wise-Son can get open off the press coverage. He can. Float it. Come back. It's not even floated correctly. We're going to lose the first round in the college football playoffs to Miami 27-20, mainly because our offensive line is terrible. Like Colorado type terrible. Right now, through 3 seasons, we are pretty consistent, averaging about 9 wins a season. 2 more years, and I'm pretty sure we'll be in a national championship. Before the national championship recap, we do get 4-star tight end Jose Reynoso, however you say his name. And we're in great standing for this right tackle and defensive tackle. This time, Georgia once again wins the national championship, defeating West Virginia 28-21 at the end of season 3. Hey, how about that? We have no transfers heading out, but a ton of seniors above an 80 overall leaving. So a bunch of recruits and freshmen will have to fill in the shoes. We do get a 3-star defensive end, Zach Reyna out of Idaho, Rigby, Idaho to be exact. How about this? We do get a couple of 4-stars that are interested in us right now, where Connor Moreau has us first on his board from San Diego State. And then we have a 4-star defensive tackle, Shymick Jones, a junior coming out from Georgia Tech. Ooh, all these other 4-stars are also interesting. We're going to go after every single one of them to hope and get one of them. Dylan Lonergan from Alabama actually wanting to transfer away too. So honestly, that's what we're going to do. We are going to scout each and every one of these 4-stars. Hopefully they're pretty good, and then send all 75 or 65 points we can get. Connor Moreau with 95 tackle, 93 awareness, and 87 strength though. Oh my gosh, platinum quick jump for Jordan Ross. Yeah, we desperately need this man. All right, so what we've done right now, we put a maximum amount of points on each and every single one of these transfers in hopes we can get them. We have 170 hours left. We're going to wait off on a visit till next week for the transfer guys. But for these remaining 3-star players, we're going to try to get them in on week 1. No commits after week 1. We do have a little bit more work to do, but I'm confident the rest of the weeks we're going to get a pretty doggone good class. Every single one of these guys looks like we are in the lead for, except for on Tennessee. But we're going to try to bring them in on a visit as soon as we can. That way we can get them commits. We're going to do some for week 2 that we are desperately in the lead on. Going to do playing time for Connor Moreau. Jones are in the lead on. Going to do week 2 and also do proximity to home. Yeah, week 2 for Jordan Ross here. Again, platinum freaking quick jump. Desperately need Jordan Ross to come on and commit to Mountain Dew. And same thing here for Dylan Lonergan. Going to do proximity to home. He loves that we're in close to Georgia. Elijah Goes we're behind on right now, so we're going to wait for him on a visit. But we will bring in Brahim Long Jr. for week 3. And also talk about proximity to home. And then Ronnie Montano, we'll bring him in week 3 as well. Do proximity to home. Vernon Elias, 3-star gem. We will bring him in week 3. Once again, proximity to home. All these guys really love to work close to their home. And we'll give the last 30 points here to Ray Garrison, 3-star gem defensive tackle. He's pretty close to committing too. All right, we do get Connor Moreau, 4-star transfer defensive end. Do get Shymick Jones, another transfer defensive tackle. Jordan Rosswood, platinum quick jump, comes to the team. Also, Dylan Lonergan, getting all these transfer guys, every single one of them pretty much has committed. And look at this class. This class is really starting to shape up nicely. Yeah, we have 710 hours out of 750. We have a lot of hours to work with here. All right, Ray Garrison, found enough points to bring him in. We're going to do week 3. And if I had to bet, he either likes playing style or proximity to home. We're going to roll the dice here on proximity to home. Now, with 270 hours left, this Elijah Goves transfer did lock us out. But pretty much we got everybody else besides him. All right, there was 5 guys that we were able to add onto the board to close out at 35. We're going to scout them and I'll show you if there are any gems or not. Oh, we do find a gem. Danny Bradbury hit 95 speed at running back with bronze safety valve, 89 excel. Yeah, he's definitely going to get a scholarship here. All right, so Willie Brita is a bust for taking him off the board. So we're just going to bring the other 3 guys on a visit. Parker Fraley's a bust, but he does have mega leg at 91 kick power. All right, closing out week 3, we do get 3-star right tackle Jalen Turner. He's the only one to commit this week, but as you see, we are in great spot for these other commits too. All right, so week 4, we have a couple guys coming in, but overall our class is pretty much rounded out here. So hopefully we'll just add a cherry on top with the last couple guys. Well, it glitched out again to where I couldn't show you week 4's commits. So we're just going to have to come down here and show you who all came to the team. So as we come down, we do get middle linebacker Jaquan Mays, Marquise Dubs, Moses Vincent, Ronnie Montano, Elias already committed, Garrison committed. We lost on a Ramon Bonito despite the fact he had a visit to us. Then as we come down here to the other 3 stars, we get William Fowles, Parker Fraley, and Danny Bradbury. And with that, we got the 9th class in the nation, 1 5-star, 17 4-stars for 13 overall 3 stars for 31 total commits. Now with this being said, we're able to see these development traits of these commits, starting off with Jaden Gore, elite development trait, 94 speed and 94 jumping at 6'2". Star for Tyreek Byrne, he's a defensive tackle, 90 strength. Impact for Kong, elite for Ben Applewhite, 99 speed at 6'5". Freaking demon out here. Max Denman with another elite development trait, 88 speed, 92 throw power at quarterback. And as we keep going down, another star for BJ Henford, didn't even scout him all the way through. Titus Fielder, another quarterback with star development. Fratello Yu has elite development at right tackle. That is crazy. You can't even see, but he's second in his position, 1 in the state of Honolulu, Hawaii. Elite for Edward Fenderson. Coming down, star for Martin Oliveira. Keep coming. Not anybody seeing any dev traits so far. Elite for Ray Garrison, a 3-star gem defensive tackle. Star for Dylan Lonergan coming out of the portal from Alabama. And then that's going to close us out here with Danny Bradbury having impact development. Really headlined by Desmond Ivey, and you notice he's now a tight end. We switched him over from wide receiver for this position because of his speed. Like, look at this quickness, 88 speed at tight end. All of his route running is maxed out. His blocking's not really going to be up, but he does have 80 run block from a receiver turned tight end. So he's going to do really well at the position. Think of him as like a Delaney Walker. Undersized, but he can still mess you up. Then after that's really headlined by our offensive line secondary and Greg Phoenix shooting all the way up to an 85 overall with his star development. Got him a couple years ago. Does have great route running. Quickness is maxed out. The only thing left is power. So he's going to remain around this 85 spot. We have a new face of quarterback for season 4. Dylan Lonergan, transfer from Alabama. Had to wait his turn, and my goodness, he can actually shoot up like a rocket because he basically have no caps for his abilities. So let's hope he stays for a little bit longer. Well, he's a senior, so he can't stay, but let's hope he shoots up a little bit. All right, season 4, we're actually playing Auburn in Jordan here. Going to be a little tough here, but I am pretty confident we can take the spot here in the Conference USA and run away with it to clinch the Group of 5 spot in the college football playoffs. Heading on the board for our team needs, we really only need a little bit on O-line for offense and defense, a little bit on defensive line, the front 7 mainly. We really need to focus on our linebackers though. Starting off, we do get a couple guys that have open recruiting and are interested in us that are a 4-star prospect. There we go. Finally, a gem here. Chester Hicks at left guard, 93 strength, 88 impact blocking with bronze 2nd level. Definitely going to get a scholarship. Another gem, Charlie Colombo coming in at defensive tackle, 87 tackle, 86 finesse movement, 90 strength as a speed rusher. Oh, another gem, Nate Moss, 4-star left tackle, 89 strength, 82 pass block power, 81 impact with platinum natural for his mentals. Oh, and another gem here with Clayton Jones, 4-star power rusher, 90 string with 84 speed and 83 finesse move. My gosh, I can't even talk. 83 power move actually. Found another gem here, 4-star Clayton Jones, 84 speed, 83 power moves, and 90 strength. Really good for a power rusher. 96 speed man-to-man corner. Goodness gracious. So right now we're prioritizing our points on players that have us first on their board and our gems, all 500 points on these 10 recruits right now. Hopefully it'll help us get better for year 5. Got some players ready for a visit. Going to schedule them one by one, starting here with Terrence Burgess. He's going to be ready. We're going to bring him in as quickly as we can. So let's do it here against Akron, and we're going to focus on his coach prestige. So he's going to get one-on-one coaching. Dylan Lonergan come in, player of the week against Charlotte, 330 yards, 4 touchdowns, definitely leading us to a victory. A&M's trying really hard to come back here, or Mississippi State's trying really hard to come back here in Columbus, so we're going to hard sell him on time to get to work, playing style, playing time, and proximity to home. And one thing we're going to do, we're going to bring him on a visit as soon as possible. Again, week 4 coming in, going to talk about his proximity to home. Another guy on the board here, Steve Kolkow, run-stopper athlete that doesn't really have many teams going after him really hard. So we're going to put all 65 hours into him, because Oklahoma and Arkansas are going after him, but again, not that much. Already week 3, and it's our biggest game of the season. Auburn, week 3, and it's already our biggest game of the season. Auburn projecting to be the bigger team. Both teams coming in this matchup 2-0. Lonergan was the offensive player of the week, 479 yards and 5 touchdowns. Hopefully we won the game against the Auburn Tigers. Yeah, sadly we did not. Was an offensive shootout here in Jordan here, 48-45. Went to overtime as well. Auburn just must have had a game-winning field goal. Yeah, Hank Brown, 313-5. But I mean, you really got to applaud our efforts here. We came out, we was ready. Wysung 2 on 5 and 2, Phoenix with 2, and Ivy getting 1 at tight end. Well, it looks like we're going to lose Charlie Colombo to Auburn, so we're going to take him off the board to free up 70 hours. That way you can put visits out elsewhere, starting with TJ Donahue. Going to bring him in against Western Kentucky. The only thing left here is proximity to home, which we do have an A grade for him in. We're also going to bring in Nate Moss on a visit. We're so close to getting him on the team. All we need is one good game here against Western Kentucky. We can probably pry him away from Tennessee. And then finally, Bryce McIntosh will come in on a visit. Nope, not against Western Kentucky. He will come in against Middle Tennessee State. We should be able to secure him down as we are really the only team going after him. Good night, Dylan Lonergan, 393-7. He is just putting up numbers for our team right now. In fact, we do get a commit from Terrence Burgess. Great call there to bring him in on a visit before Tennessee could. We're going to lose Donahue here to Tennessee as well. He's coming on a visit week 13. Going to take him off to free up 65 hours. We're so close here on Nate Moss. This is the week he's coming in on a visit, so we should be able to get him. There we go. We do get Dominic Stemke from... We do get Dominic Stemke, wide receiver, deep threat archetype, but we would lose out on Nate Moss. We were so close. If we could have got him in earlier, I should have done week 5, but Tennessee does edge us out here. Did find a gem here, Stephen Trewin, 83 speed, 80 tackle. He is a 3-star though, so we're just relying on the upside here. The player is finally ready for a visit, so we got to bring in Stephen Proctor week 9 against Middle Tennessee State, and he loves our playing time. Steve McCullough is a bust, but he's at least a 5-star bust. So once again, bringing him in against Middle Tennessee State. He likes our championship contender, so he'll attend a team meet. Ben Hurd, once again, 3-star. We're going to bring him in week 9 because he's going to a team in week 10. Loves our championship contender. Good. Now this time, Raekwon Meadows getting a defensive player of the week. 2 sacks, 6 tackles with 3 TFLs against UTEP. We got to solidify victory with that one. And we did right now coming in hot, 5-1 on the season. Only won 17-12. Definitely was a defensive slugfest here. Yeah, Lonergan threw 2 interceptions. And Tracy for UTEP had 1 interception as well. We do finally get 4-star right tackle Bryce McIntosh right now, freeing up 260 hours. We're very close to a bunch of these other prospects to commit to the team too. Oh, 3-star gem here, Gregory Duckett. With some of the hours we had left, we added some players to the board. He is a gem, so we're definitely going to give him a scholarship. Same thing here with Rashad Shorts, 3-star gem, pass protecting archetype, 81 pass block power, and 80 pass block finesse. Oh, we're going to insta commit. That's the first time that's happened in any of my rebuilds so far. Kiki Luck. We don't even have the, CEO archetype. We just offered him a scholarship. Immediately comes to the team. Oh my gosh. We lost to FIU. Our team decides to choke here against FIU. Right now, we can't afford to do that here in season 4 when we haven't made it past the first round of the college ball playoffs. Clayton Deeds with 304-3, and yet Dylan Lonergan with 2 and 3 interceptions. He keeps doing this, and he could be benched. Other than that, we get a commitment from Ben Hurd, 3-star right tackle, and we have a bunch of hours freed up here. Only getting 5 commits so far. Did we get the 5-star outside linebackers? Not looking like we did. Honestly, no, he's right here. We're almost there though. Thankfully, we won rebound against Middle Tennessee State 34-10. Hopefully, Dylan Lonergan took what I set to heart and performed much better, and he did. 285-3, still at that 1 interception, only 48% completion percentage, so maybe he really didn't clean up his performance. We may have done something on the ground, no, but man, the stat line looks okay, but Lonergan still needs to improve. Jordan Ross, another defensive player of the week, 3 sacks and 5 TFL, or tackles, not TFLs. There we go. We finally get the athletic run stopper 5-star Steve Coco. And we also get Marcel Vauss, 3-star guard. Still already talked about Ben Hurd. And as we go to the bottom here, did anybody else commit? No so far. But 3-star Jim Rashad Short still has us locked out from our playing style. Right now, 9 games in the season, we have a toe-to-toe matchup here with Louisiana Tech. Both teams in the top of the Conference USA. So desperately need a win here. Oh yeah, we got a big time victory, 41-33, and that bumped us up to 12th in the nation too. We forced 2 turnovers from Steve Keaton, and Dylan Lonergan with a good game, 444 yards, 4 touchdowns, giving him 4 for 4 from Wendy's, an 80% completion percentage. Didn't add anything on the ground, but he did hit Joshua Butt for a touchdown. Fowles had a touchdown, and Greg Phoenix with 2. And we do get 4-star defensive tackle Wayne Centeo coming to the team. He's a speed rusher archetype. Still can't see a dev trait yet though. However, despite the fact that we won against another ranked team in the Conference USA, we decide to blow our load here against Sam Houston, losing them 22-9, blowing a 10-point lead in the 4th quarter. And Dylan Lonergan, man, I don't think he's cutting it. Now he's got 38 touchdowns, 11 picks, but I mean, like, what much more can we do here? He's got sacked 24 times, so maybe that plays into effect. Cameron Poe is hurt. He is our leading running back here, 5 yards per carry. Urbach's doing a good job with 7.9, but still, I think we need Poe back. We are back in the conference championship once again, playing Louisiana Tech 16-17. Maybe if we win this one, we couldn't spot in the playoffs. Oh, never mind. Marshall right now is the highest group of 5 seeded team, coming in at 11. So even if we win, we're not guaranteed anything. We do get 3-star gem middle linebacker Steven Truin coming in field general, once again relying on the upside because he is a gem. Do get Kyrie Messina 3-star defensive tackle. And that closes it out there. Sean Folk does end up being a gem, 87 speed, not great zone or man coverage. So I'm not really sure how he's a gem, more of a run support guy, so maybe he can play strong safety for us. Another gem here, Jeremy Witherspoon, 76 catching, 78 agility. We added a bunch of 3-stars to the board, so right now I'm just scouting them all out. Another gem here, Joel Izidu, however you say his name, 88 speed, 83 excel, 93 change of direction. Another one here, Terrence Hecker, physical wide receiver, 6'5" with 96 speed. Oh, and finally the commit screen works again. Moses Bean, 3-star defensive end, commits to the team. Roy Baskerville, 3-star defensive tackle, comes to the team as well. Here we go, yet again, rematch from a game earlier in the season where we did pull it off. Both teams 16-17, fighting for a chance to make it in the playoffs. We would need a miracle here. We need us to win and Marshall to lose to Texas State. We do get Gregory Duckett, 3-star offensive guard, committing to the team. And hopefully, we just gotta pray and hope that a miracle happens. AC Weinstein does win player of the week. I mean, there's only 2 teams playing, so of course he wins the honor. 167-2, leading us to a win over Louisiana Tech. Let's see where we are here. Marshall is going to claim the 12th seed. They end up winning the conference. We fall 1 seed short, and that's what happens when you choke a game against Sam Houston State. We do get 4-star tight end Maurice Fala from Kansas to commit to the team, though, so at least there's something that's bright. EJ Hatter from Texas State winning the Heisman. 3,666 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, a lot of 6s in that stat line. Yeah, we're not even in this college football playoffs. We're playing, you know, a gimme game against South Alabama in the Bahamas. Doesn't say it on here, but we would end up winning our bowl game against South Alabama. I thought it would at least show here on the stat line, but it doesn't. We would end up winning our bowl game against South Alabama 38-24. Again, I didn't play this one because it was a gimme game coming in. Dylan Lonergan won 178-2. Maybe he got hurt because George Veerling came in and threw for 196-3. And he would dish to JC Weissing again, 143-3. With Fowles coming in for 2 scores. And Oregon comes away with the national championship against TCU. TCU does do better than what they did against Georgia, but still not enough. Ben Applewhite's transferring out. This is going to suck here. He wants our pro potential. He might leave. Yeah, he is going to leave. He had 95 plus speed at 6'5". That's really going to suck. Titus Fielder here, I mean, he's low, but he's going to stay. I wish that was flipped to where we got Ben Applewhite to stay and Fielder to leave. However, we do get 3-star outside linebacker Larry Sawyer from Texas to come to the team. We do luckily have 2 guys interested in us that are 4-stars here in the portal right now with defensive end Maurice Davis and outside linebacker Jimmy Marshall. Maurice Davis coming with 91 finesse move, 93 excel with gold quick jump. Yeah, we definitely got to get him on our team. Finally got guys ready for a visit too. We're going to start off with the guys that we finally got guys that we've been going after all season ready for a visit. Starting off with Duren Cleveland, bringing him in week 1. He loves our playing style. He should commit dang near immediately. We will throw in 25 on him just for good measure. Brocal coming in too. Once again, good measure. We're contacting friends and family, scheduling him in on a visit here in week 1. He loves our championship contender. Sean Blay, the same process is going to happen for all of these guys. He likes coach stability since we've been here for a long period of time, and we're going to contact his friends and family. We're going to do the same exact process here, so I'm just going to show you who commits after week 1. Or week 1, we do get Terrence Hecker. He was a gem physical wide receiver, going to have to replace Ben Applewhite since he left us. So we do have a big lead here on Mo Davis, or Maurice Davis, however he wants to go by. We're going to bring him in week 3, get a good lead on him against Florida and Georgia and Auburn. In the lead on Jimmy Marshall, guys. We're in the lead on Jimmy Marshall, really close to committing, so we're actually going to bring him in week 2. One thing he loves the most about us is our proximity to home. Brings in Duren Cleveland, 3-star outside linebacker. Geo Bronker, 3-star middle linebacker. Sean Blade, 3-star guard. Maurice Davis, 4-star transfer defensive end. And really, we didn't get Marshall. Marshall really committed to Tennessee? How? Week 3 does bring 3-star athlete, going to be running back Lee Cash from Louisiana. 3-star gem free safety Sean Polk. Cornerback, 3-star corner Evan Khalil. I can't really speak here. And that might really round us out. We would lose Desmond Black to South Carolina, but we're really close on Quincy Honey and the other 3-star guard. Then finally, week 4, we do get Jeremy Witherspoon, 3-star tight end, 3-star strong safety Quincy Huntley, 3-star guard Enrique Carney, 3-star guard Rashad Shorts, he actually locked us out, so I'm really surprised that he's still committed. We were his only offer though. This year we only got in the 18th best class, 1 5-star, 7 4-stars, 21 3-stars. Really focusing on the gems here. We really need to come around in season 5. But as we look at the dev traits here, starting over Terrence Burgess, does have star development, 80 power move with 82 strength and 80 speed. Star development here for Bryce McIntosh, 82 pass block power, 84 pass block finesse. Star development for Ben Hurd, 3-star right tackle, 75 pass block power, 79 strength. Star development once again here for Moses Bean at defensive end, 77 speed, 77 strength as a power rusher. Another star development from Steven Truin, field general middle linebacker with his highlight being 83 speed and 80 tackling. Another star here for Sean Folk, doesn't look too crazy, but with his dev trait he can develop quite nicely. Same thing here with Jeremy Witherspoon, still star development, 82 acceleration, 76 catching. Outside of that, we really didn't get any elite development guys here. Quite surprisingly, we got really lucky so far. Denman only goes up to a 79 overall for our team. I think he's going to be the starter because of his untapped potential that hasn't been reached yet. His elusiveness can go all the way up. His throw power can almost be untapped. Same thing with his accuracies. Dynasty Fielder is the better guy right now, coming in at a boosted 84 overall. But he is almost right where he needs to be in terms of potential. His elusiveness can go up, sure. His throw power can only go up. His accuracy is already maxed out. His IQ can go up and his quickness, but I still feel like that Max Denman is the better option. Other than that, we're really headlined by our offensive line. Left tackle Dante Higdon, 93, 92 Spencer Wayne, and 90 James Battles, with Ivy staying at an 88, and Martin Oliveira hopping all the way to an 88 overall as well. Again, star development. Almost maxed out on everything except for his route running. Not too far behind him though is Vi Kong, redshirt freshman coming in 87 overall with impact development. Almost maxed out on everything though. Looks like Santa Claus, quite honestly. Year 5 here, needing a little bit, need a quarterback, receiver, offensive lineman yet again. And here on defense, still need defensive end, linebackers, and secondary. Other than that, we really have free reign, 12 seniors leaving. So still pretty free reign on our board. Look at this. We finally have some 4-stars interested in us. Any 5-stars? No, but a handful of 4-stars. Honestly, we're going after the top guys. We need players to play and we need them to play immediately. So honestly, we're just going after the best of the best. There we go. Finally, we found a gem almost all the way down the board here with Steven Teray, 86 speed, 85 agility. Definitely going to get a scholarship here too. Now we're getting to the 5-stars. Hopefully one of these will be a gem. 92 speed, 91 agility from Dalton Edmonds. I realize it takes 30 hours to scout 5-stars except for Thomas Martino, so maybe it's just those 2 positions I scouted before. It'd be kind of crazy here to get a 5-star gem. I mean, it's possible to find one, but I've never found one. Maybe Gene Harmon can be that? No. 88 finesse move, 86 excel with pocket disruptor and recoup, which is really good. Long anchor, man, you'd be good for a freaking farm, and you are a 5-star gem. Gold quick jump to start off a rip. Yeah, I definitely want you. My gosh, TJ Naylor, 94 speed, 94 excel, 94 agility, gold shifty at 6'3". Oh my god. Our schedule for year 5, Oregon State, Nevada, and the Riverside Royals. So year 5 schedule coming in Texas State, Boise State, and the FCS East before playing #1 Clemson, this time at home. We played them a couple years ago. We barely escaped with a win, so maybe this time we can come away with a victory. Before we get into conference schedule, really wanted to beat Sam Houston since they defeated us last year, and normal conference play with 25 Louisiana Tech to close it out. Year 5 schedule is not going to be any easier. We have Texas State, Boise State, and the FCS East. This could be the Rocket City Moonmen before playing the #1 ranked Clemson Tigers here at home. If you remember back a couple of seasons ago, we played them on the road and defeated them by field goal. I believe the score was 41-38. Before we get into conference play, I really want to beat Sam Houston here because they defeated us a year ago, but we closed out with 25 Louisiana Tech, a rematch of the Conference USA Championship. So we're really aligning our points on players that we have on. We aligned our points here in week 0 to players that are on. We aligned our points here in week 0 for recruits that have us on their board, on their radar. So we're focusing on splitting up 500 points on these 4 and 5 stars. I added more than 50 points for the 5-star guys. I believe that we can fight back for. One thing we will be doing, Max Denman will be the starting quarterback. Redshirt freshman has pretty limitless potential though. In Max Denman's first game, we would win 24-6. I wonder how we did here. 367, 2-1. Won a little bit better, but 93% completion percentage is definitely something we can work with. On the ground, Olivier has 62, Montgomery had the touchdown, and then you mainly found Joshua Butt for 132, Khalil Aviles with the touchdown, as well as Desmond Ivy. But we would lose to Boise State, so you might as well chalk up year 5 as a bust. We always find a way to choke these games away, even though Coco swooped through 2 interceptions. Max Denman really didn't do anything with 177-1. Olivia had a touchdown, Kong had 1, but still. choking our seasons away early on here. Need a win here. If we do, we can bump back up maybe to the top 12 to 14 range. Have beat Clemson before, just need to do it again here. Well, we did fall short ever so slightly, 23 to 20, close one here. Try the comeback in the fourth quarter, but it wasn't enough. Aiden Thomas with 261 and 2, and Max Denman with 1 and 2 interceptions. And now we're going to have to try to bounce back here, hosting Liberty at home in our first conference matchup of the season. We would bounce back, high scoring game here, 52 to 50. Good night. Where is the defense being played? This one did go to overtime. Jaden Bradford 306 and 5. And Denman 321-4, still throwing a bunch of interceptions though. This is the team I desperately want revenge against. They defeated us last year, spoiled our chances at a playoff berth. Gotta come out with a fire in this one. Finally, a player of the week, Joshua Butt, 7 for 176 and 3. That stat line makes me think that we blew them out. We didn't blow them out, but we didn't win. So that's all you really want to worry about here. 41 to 30, high scoring game yet again. Max Denman with his best game of the season, 448, 5 and 1. And again, he dished it out to Butt, Phoenix, and Alfonso Keen. We finally get some commits. 4-star tight end Jeremiah Kreisman, vertical threat. Also Lane Elias, 4-star defensive tackle, is doing the thing again where it won't show you who's committing, but we did lose Colin Ham to Clemson. Childs coming in is a gym, 75 speed at offensive lineman, especially tackle is really good. We're gonna throw him on the board and send the house for him. Finally, Max Denman winning player of the week, 371 and 5. I'm hoping he comes along here later in the season. Here in week 10, we finally get 4-star defensive lineman Nathan LaBelle. He did lock us out for a period of time, but we would bring him in. We beat out Duke, Jacksonville State, and Alabama for him. Get a gym here. Channing Fine, field runner quarterback, 92 throw power. We're going to bring him in just for some depth. There we go. Another player of the week for Joshua Butt. 6 receptions for 204 yards and 2 touchdowns. Whatever we're doing in this offense is working for him. Now 10 games in, sitting undefeated in conference, but we do have a matchup against FIU. We really need to have our footing here. 2 games left in the regular season. We are undefeated in conference, coming up with a matchup against FIU, who ranks 2nd right now. We really need a solid standing these last 2 weeks to solidify our rankings and need to win the conference championship as well for the college football playoffs. We would dominate FIU 31 to 14. Solidifying ourselves right now. We do have a matchup against we would beat FIU 31 to 14 here. Really strong showing out there. D's only had a touchdown. Max Denman with 343 and 4. Did he find Joshua Butts again? He did for a score, as well as Jaden Gore for 2 scores. Bars right there, you know. We did get Nick Childs, a 3-star gym left tackle, agile archetype. Again, 75 speed, 71 run block finesse, but 87 strength. There we go. We're playing Liberty here in the conference championship. We would defeat LA Tech. Right now sitting at 7th in the nation. Gotta get a win here to solidify a spot in the playoffs though. Do get a commitment from 4-star free safety Tavina Pitatua. What a name to pronounce right there. Didn't even scout him, but we do get a 4-star. I don't remember if I said anything about Lane Elias. I think I did, but if not, he commits to our team too. Also get Kevin McCargo, 3-star defensive end, coming in with 85 block shedding. And there we go. Do get another 4-star here with Rashawn Harris from Texas. It seems like around conference championship week is when the pop-up with the cards start working, but we would lose that strong safety to Auburn, sadly. One more win here against Liberty, and we dang near guarantee our spot in the college football playoffs. We lost to Liberty. We're 10 and 3 on the season. We were 10 and 2. Every single year, they find a way to choke it away. Yeah, we're not in the playoffs. Could we decide to choke the last game of the damn season? I don't know what much more I can do here. Really don't. We were at 86 versus their 81. And we lose the game 27-21. This is actually starting to piss me off. Jaden Bradford 329 and 3. Max Denman with 1. But we still find a way to lose. Find a way. They're just a bunch of losers. Once again, Bahamas Bowl. Mountain Dew, we decided to beat Louisiana 40-31. But these bowl games don't matter until we make the damn playoffs. Finally, somebody's at least going to get drafted. So, you know, our pro potential is going to go up a little bit. But we still have some guys to fill in his shoes after he leaves. Okay, we do get a couple 4-star guys that are interested in us right now here with Trevon Fox. And you get on a little bit, we have KJ Tapp and Levi Biggs, as well as Nick Drango. Did get Travion Ringo, 3-star middle linebacker, though, is a run stopper archetype. And the game crashed. Great. What we did right now, we added 65 hours on each and every one of these 4-star transfers coming in, and then we'll use the rest of the hours to put visits on other prospects, and I'll show you who eventually does commit. No commits after week 1, not really surprised by that. What we're doing here, we're bringing our transfers in for visits on week 2 and 3 across the board, and hopefully we can get some more people to commit to the team though. Week 2, we do get 3-star defensive end Lionel Sweat, however you say his name, 3-star right tackle Leo Zerue, I guess that's how you say it. but we already lost out on a 4-star defensive end to Clemson and Max Fulkerts to Tennessee. All right, week 3, we do get 3-star cornerback Joel Vigil, 3-star wide receiver Trent Schultz, 4-star transfer Trayvon Fox, 4-star transfer Levi Biggs, and I think that's might just round it out for what we have. Malcolm Gideon, we are second on, but then again, we got the main targets that I wanted. After week 4, we do get 4-star defensive tackle Nick Drango, 3-star free safety Enrique Delario, and that's really going to be it. End up with a 25th class in the nation, only 19 guys, but we do get 8 total 4-stars though. Finally, an elite def here for Nathan LaBelle, 83 block shed, 83 strength. Star def for Nick Child, 3-star tackle with 75 speed and 87 strength. Elite def for Levi Biggs, transfer coming in, going to be senior this upcoming year. And star for Nick Drango, the 4-star defensive tackle. Right now, what we're going to do, season 6, George Veerland's going to start. He hopped all the way up to an 88 overall with boost. So right now he's the main man. We need to find a quarterback that can lead us and not choke when we need it the most. Outside of him, our offensive line is really good. 95 overall left tackle, 91 overall guard, 91 overall center. Steve Okoko, 90 overall outside linebacker. Again, he only had impact development, but still, he's almost tapped out on everything. But Edward finished at 90 overall. Vi Kung up to a 90. Bunch of 90 pluses. So I'm confident finally heading into season 6. This is basically do or die. Our schedule is looking pretty good. The only thing I'm really worried about is choking a game in conference play again. Payne's going to be in gem, 87 speed, 92 throw power. They did nerf athletes just a little bit though. This man is Donnell Hippenhammer. If this guy isn't a gem, I don't know what is. Yeah, exactly. Hippenhammer, 82 pass block finesse, 82 run block finesse with 87 impact blocking. How does this happen? How do we lose game 1? Soma Street, 242-4, Veerling 3-2. This shit's unacceptable at this point. And we also lose the Indiana. I don't understand how this is possible here. What are we doing to lose so much? Our defense is just terrible, I guess. Veering 4-1, but man, we're just getting torched. We get a player of the week 4 after Kent State. Jayden Gore, 5 for 102-2. Did lead us to a win. Finally get another player of the week after UTEP. Joshua Button, 9 for 197-3. And a national player of the week. Same stat line, but pretty good on the awards. We finally get a commit from Sharif Beluga, cornerback slot archetype. First commitment so far of the season 6, 88 speed and 89 excel. Bouncing off him, we did get 4-star tackle George Hall, 84 pass block finesse, 83 run block finesse. And we finally get a 5-star guy, Roland Jameson, 92 throw power, 82 speed with platinum off platform. And then we also get 4-star tackle Clayton Byard, 89 strength, 82 pass block power, and 81 impact blocking. Big matchup here in week 10 on the road against 23rd ranked Jacksonville State. They are an 81, but you can't not let a team that's worse than you beat you. So basically you can't underestimate them. There we go. Greg Phoenix player of the week, 10 receptions, 134 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, we would come away with this one 38-14. Outscoring them 14-0 in the fourth quarter. Shoemaker only 190-1. And George Veerling, my gosh, 412-5. Another player of the week, George Veerling's balling out. Maybe we should have started him last year. 303-6 against New Mexico State. Another ranked matchup, this time Louisiana Tech. Another ranked matchup in the final game of the regular season. Louisiana Tech making their way all the way up to 19 as we are at the 11th spot. Got to win to clinch our spot in the conference championship. Commitment here from George Hart, 4-star offensive tackle. He came in on visit week 4. Now eventually committing 83 run block finesse, 84 pass block finesse. Also get Tori Wozniak, 4-star running back, 89 speed, 92 excel. We've done this before. We've lost in the conference championship. This time as an 8 seed playing Jacksonville State again. You get a 4-star offensive tackle Morgan Fahelko. What a last name there, by the way. Didn't scout him, but at least it's a 4-star. You get a commitment here. Of course, conference championship week is when the cards start popping up. DJ Davis from Hawaii, 4-star receiver. Get 4-star tight end Malik Stokes. Anybody else? No, but pretty good so far. We've been in this position before. Need to win this game, not choke it away like we did last season. Head against the wall if we lose this one. Okay, thank God we finally won a game. There we go. We did win the conference championship. Thank the Lord. I was going to be so upset if we choked it like we did last year. There we go. Carlos Magnum, you know, just like the rubber. 2 interceptions and 3 tackles, getting the player of the week. Of course, there's only 2 teams playing, so it makes the most sense. And George Veerling, 331-6. This man has had a crazy season. Let's see who we're going to end up matching up against in the playoff. If we go to our bracket projections here, it's going to show us who we're going to be matched up against, and we're actually getting a first round bye. How about that? How about that? Yeah, Veerling, oh my God, 48 touchdowns, 6 picks. Yeah, we should have been starting him from the get-go. Lamar Cook's getting the Heisman this season from Oklahoma, 3,500 yards, 39 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I wonder where Veerling fell on that list. I didn't really keep that updated. Veerling finished 4th on that list. I technically think he should have won it based off his stat line. Do get a commitment 3-star fullback Aries Bohannon before we head into our first matchup of the playoffs. And we're going to match up against the Ohio State Buckeyes in the Cotton Bowl. Nobody said getting to a natty was going to be easy. They're coming in 90 overall, just slightly bit better than us, but this could be the season we go on a run. There it is, the Cotton Bowl. Winner of this game advances to the semifinals of the playoffs. We do have the home field advantage, so I'm quite confident we can do so, led by our star quarterback George Veerling, who actually was a Heisman finalist. Here from about the 25-yard line, still nothing ball game early in the first quarter. We're going to see if Veerling can get open. The tight end gets a good block. Veerling's going to slide down in the red zone. Vicong now getting the ball in the trap, wide open, untouched, giving us the lead. Well, it's now 14-7, trying to find a way to make this a 2-possession ball game here. Veerling going to step up in the pocket. He's got room to run to the left pylon, juking forward, and he's in. Way to fight for that yard. I almost want to run this ball. Vicong, 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. I'm going to trust our O-line. Trust in them. Get behind him that away. He just barely gets it across the plane, but that's all you need. Oh my gosh, we're up by 14 right now. All we need here is just a touchdown. If we get a touchdown, it's going to be great for our team. Gonna find a tight end follow on this little drag route, getting to the 5. That's why I hate that they changed it from the normal read button to where it's at now. I really don't like that. You know, you gotta hold X and whatever. Got him in open on a corner route, gonna float it to him. Oh my gosh, what a play. Gotta find a way to get Ohio State off the field. I don't even know who we're on here, but it doesn't matter. Could we get a big sack? All right, 3rd and 4. Really, 1 first down here could end the game. Gonna try to find Butt to Reynoso on this left side here. Actually got a man wide open on a dig route. That's gonna be Gore. Can he get in the end zone? No, down at about the 3-yard line. All right, Collins gonna get the ball all 4 times here. It's 1st and goal from the 2. 4 attempts by our offensive line, and Cog gets in on the first try. All right, we have beaten Ohio State 45-35 in the quarterfinals of the Cotton Bowl. We're going to advance to the semifinals at 1 step closer to the national championship. All right, in the semifinals, we're playing the #1 overall seed Oregon Ducks here in the Rose Bowl. All right, 3rd and 14 here. We are definitely blitzing. Sit in the house. Got to find a way to get a stop. Trust in your defense. Trusting them, that away, get them down, force a field goal. There's a way they're blitzing really hard here. Man's open in the flat, tight end. It's going to be Reynoso, get in the end zone. Oh my gosh, you get tackled at the 1. Nothing that Vicon can do here. Ball at the 1-yard line, center didn't even block the nose guard. He just let him freaking slip right by him. 3rd and goal from the 1. Hopefully this 3rd try, Kong will get into the end zone. 3rd try is the charm. Gets in, 14-3. We might be able to get some blocks on the outside with Aviles. See what that slot guy does. He goes with him. Collins gonna get the ball. Jukes behind his offensive lineman. My gosh, what a juke. 2nd and 19. Gonna run a screen here to Vicon. Let's see if it works out here. Gonna get it to him. Get a block. Offensive lineman gets another block. Gonna get a spin. Oh my gosh, Vi. Way to get that yardage back. Oh, we got a man wide up in here. Get that out of way, Aviles. Way to catch that dig on the run. Okay, if we get stopped here, we are indeed going for this. But we need Vicon to punch this in. We need our offensive line to block. In the end zone, Vicon again, touchdown. All right, come on, 1 gut punch here, 28-6. If we make it 35-6, it could be game over. I mean, Oregon can always come back. Kong get in the end zone, down at the 1, of course. All right, look, if Kong punches this in, it becomes 35-6. We could be moving on to the national championship if we don't blow our lead. Let's go, Kong. End zone touchdown, 35-6. Okay, national championship bound here in year 6. 45-20, defeating the #1 overall ranked team here in the Rose Bowl. All right, it has all come down to this. We're playing TCU. They made it here last year, lost to Oregon. So we gotta hope we thwart their hopes in back-to-back years. It's taken us 6 years to get here. Honestly, we could have been here last year if we didn't lose a fluke game to Sam Houston. But still, it comes down to this game. Bringing out the Baja Blast unis, because, you know, best refreshing Mountain Dew drink. Come at me. But anyways, gotta beat TCU for all the marbles. 7-7 ball game here, 3rd and 5. We're gonna hope that Kong can get open here on the little on the Texas route. He's been my main man to pit to on these third down situations. Got a man open deep, and it's going to be picked off. No, it's not actually. Going to try to go on a 2-minute drive here to get some points and make this a 2-possession game. Kong going to get it here on the screen. It's going to be a flag. Maybe that's roughing the passer. That's fine with me if it is. We'll get 15 yards. And it is indeed roughing the passer. Another blitz coming in. Kong gonna get there on an angle route. Get it. Go to the end zone. No blocking, but it doesn't matter. He does it all himself. Yeah, let's get this to Oliveira here. He's gonna make his way to the end zone, maybe. Yes, he does. He fights his way forward through two people. And 17-7 back in the red zone here, giving this ball off to Kong himself. And up at the 2. Yep, Butt's gonna float it up deep to the end zone. Touchdown. Making this a 24-7 ball game. 2-minute warning. Ball at the 4-yard line. We're going for the dagger. Going for the touchdown. Let's see what we can do. Verling stepping up in the pocket. Get in! And he does! That could have just sealed the national championship. It will indeed seal it. This time in year 6, your Mountain Dew finally wins the national championship. Again, this could have happened last year if it wasn't for a fluke loss against Sam Houston, which knocked us out of the playoffs. But we went on a Cinderella run, started off 0-2 before rattling off 13 or 14 straight wins. That is how you close out a rebuild, close out a season. Let me know down below who I should rebuild next, whether it's Ball State, the worst team in FBS, or another team builder team. Just let me know. But until then, drop a like, subscribe down below, and as we said, comment who you want me to rebuild. And I'm out. Peace.